In the world of film, there are certain movies that stand above the rest, casting their shadows over everything that comes after. Each week, we discuss these keystone films and the copycats that they inspire. This season on Keystone Copycats, The Point Breakdown. Hello and welcome to Keystone Copycats with Chris and Zach. I, of course, am your host, Zach, and he, of course, is your other host.
Crindy.
Crindy is his name. Today,
Crindy Kringle.
Oh boy, right off the bat. So we got a guest. Who's excited about a guest?
I raised my hand. No one saw it.
Well, our guest saw it. Would you like to introduce our guest?
No.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
Bri, introduce yourself.
No introduction necessary.
So, we've had on the podcast
Many a lovers.
Many a lover, and we had Sarah Davis, who's the mother of our podcast, but the father of our podcast, who did our logo, Mr. Brian Meyer.
The father.
Golfer clap.
Oh, I have.
What an honor.
You fucking this up?
What an honor. There it is.
We need to do a tutorial for you.
No, I don't use those. I don't use those effects very often.
There are 8 flashing, colorful buttons, and you're like, you literally reach past it and push the wall, like, oh, I missed. Oh,
you don't.
He just wants to use the. There's so many episodes.
So excited, you can see his hand trembling to get to the right.
Is it a bit that you don't understand how this works, or is it like you just really think that I'm like a jackass who doesn't know how to do anything?
I think the latter is very obvious.
Well, anywho.
Brian, how you doing, man?
How you doing?
Doing good. Living the dream in Louisville, Kentucky, where it's hot as balls.
How many horses did you eat today on your way to work?
Oh, well, I had one from the local KFC.
The original.
Then I went to the racetrack. They put one down. They fried it up right there on the track. And we all just kind of gathered around and ate like family style. It's Kentucky.
That's a big fryer.
Yeah, Kentucky family style.
Fryer.
It's a big fryer for a big
It's no
liar.
horse microwave. if you're a fan of the Calvin's twins.
No, that's a macrowave.
Triplets.
It's for a horse.
A macrowave.
Because it's big.
That's funny because I actually watched a skit where they try to sell a macrowave with it. It cooks everything outside of the microwave.
Oh, Jesus. So you got to get into it?
No, yeah, so you put your drink in it and keep it safe.
It was on Impractical Jokers. It was basically you put your dinner on the table, you set your microwave next to it, you turn it on, and then you put these special glasses on so you don't cook your brain.
Okay,
absurd.
Sure.
Yeah.
Brian, did you ever see Haggard?
No.
They invented it's like the CKY guys did like a movie, like made an actual movie, and it's like incredibly stupid, but like one of the like B plots is like they're trying to invent a reverse microwave that makes stuff very cold.
Brandon DiCamillo goes to old freezers to collect the Freon to make a reverse microwave, and it's so low budget that like they just have a microwave and they super glue a bunch of cotton balls on it to make it look like it's really cold.
Oh yeah, it's so stupid.
And then the prize is a diamond bicycle, just a BMX covered in diamonds. Like,
oh my god!
Yeah, next season on the show we're doing Haggard.
Yeah, Brandon DiCamillo is a genius.
There's a great scene where like, in order to get back his like ex-girlfriend, he like draws and shit on her. He shits on her garage door or something. Like it's so stupid.
They collect Don Vito's shit and then they duct tape it to the garage door.
They duct tape it.
Yeah, no, it's a you got to see this. It's on YouTube. The whole thing is on YouTube.
We'll put a link in the show notes so people can go watch Haggard.
The thing is, I hadn't seen it for about like 6 or 7 years, and I watched it this year.
Okay.
And if you appreciate it, then you're like, oh yeah, it's just you just shake your head because the nonsense is so great. Like if you have to go in going, this is a low budget. These are the guys. These are the guys from Jackass. What are you gonna do? They're making a movie, and yeah, you're like whatever. It is. It have a lot of
Who's the main character?
Ryan Dunn.
Ryan Dunn, yeah. So yeah, it's Ryan Dunn, and he's upset about his ex-girlfriend Glorin.
Yeah, no, that was his real ex-girlfriend, like cheated
Sounds
on
like
him. So then,
sounds like a clumsy portmanteau.
So then, Bam Margera like wrote the script around it, like really dick move, like making fun of him how she cheated on him. So they made a movie out of the quote unquote real thing.
Yeah.
So they made Ryan play himself. Yeah, it's gold.
I mean, any time Don Vito or whatever his name is in that, it's gold.
Yeah, they cast him as a Caesar. Like everyone's normal. Everyone's dressed normal except he's Caesar, and he has women fanning him and feeding him grapes for no reason whatsoever.
I mean, that's a dream role.
Right.
Literally, yeah.
So, well,
I get it.
That was a nice divergent.
Well, this segment is called "We Describe a Movie to Brian," so it was successful. It was our first one.
Wait, do you want to go ahead and get the movie we're gonna do this week on the Wednesday? Because it's Monday.
I do. First, I'd like to say praise be to our Orange Lord, and the movie
Hail to thee.
we're doing this week is called The Lookout. Starring Joseph Gordon-Levitt from 2007.
And Jeff Daniels.
Jeff Daniels is in it. Ela Fisher is in it.
And that's all. That's all you're going to get.
Chris Pratt?
He plays Chris Pratt. We're going to talk about it. No, the character's name is Chris Pratt.
Oh, I'm looking on IMDb, and
Isn't
it just
that weird?
says Chris Pratt underneath. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's the character's name.
Tell Bri he's going out of our limits.
He's talking
over the limit.
You're talking about the movie too much.
He's
we
over
don't
the
do
top,
that.
like the movie. We can talk about Over the Top.
We do that on Wednesday. We talk about the movie on Wednesday. You want to talk about Over the Top?
Okay.
Because it's Monday, wink, wink.
We
don't record these on Wednesday and then say it's Monday.
Shut up.
Wink, wink.
Don't let them know.
I didn't. I whispered it and winked.
Oh, he winked. That's
They
true.
have no idea.
Sunday, the day of our Lord.
What's Monday? The day of our Lord.
Monday. Shoot, instead of that, I totally fucked that up.
We eat our lasagna. We ward off Nermal.
Ward off normal. I did look up some facts on Garfield just to like be prepared.
Oh,
I found out that it's based in Muncie, Indiana, although they rarely ever mention it.
Brian's Garfield Corner.
Is that why? There's the dog semen bit? Is that what they do in Indy? I can't even remember his name. What's the
Brian? Are you aware of the?
There's so many things.
Are you aware of the comic the episode? I don't know what they're called. It's
strips.
The strip. Are you aware of the strip where John Garfield's owner drinks dog semen?
No.
This is a real thing.
Not.
He's at the vet with Odie, talking to his on-again, off-again girlfriend Liz, who is the vet.
I like that every guest, we're just going to start telling him this story.
He takes a drink of a can that looks like, so he takes a drink of a can that looks like an unlabeled beer can. He takes a drink, and she says, "Congratulations, you're going to have puppies." What else could that mean? What else could it mean?
We're asking. Stop laughing. It's not rhetorical. What the hell does it mean, Bri?
I think it means John's a dog.
He's
a female dog,
dogs.
and his mouth is his vagina.
Dog.
Now he's pregnant.
Exactly. You get it.
Weird. I mean, when he gets really upset, his mouth looks like a butthole. Like, that's a thing.
That's everyone, though. That's everyone.
Yeah.
That weird pucker mouth.
It looks like a butthole. Like the way that like Kurt Vonnegut would draw it.
What's the term from that? It was in the league.
Asshole.
MLA, mouth like ass, or something like that.
Yeah.
MLA, yeah.
This is educational.
That's what Andre's.
Brian's got the wisdom.
Yeah, about Gemma Kurt, or no, that's someone else. What's her name?
Gemma Kurtz.
No, she was in Smurfs. I remember that.
Smurfette.
She's funny.
Gemma Kurtz?
No.
Yeah, she is funny.
I can't remember her name. It doesn't matter. It's not important.
Why are you talking about unimportant things?
All I can reference are the few shows I've seen over and over again. So
yeah. So if we do a happy endings podcast, you're like set.
Done. Even though you didn't like it very much.
I watched like 4 episodes. Kristen disliked it. I thought it was just okay.
Yeah.
And I disliked
golden
some of the
moments.
characters pretty intensely.
It happens.
But, so yeah, we figured we'd talk a little bit about some Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah.
But just like the hits.
Yeah, I
hits.
think Brian actually has a list pulled up of his.
Yeah.
I do.
Favorites and or just general.
Look, I got to start with Premium Rush because as a fixed gear bike
Oh
enthusiast,
boy.
Yeah, I get
You know
it.
what? Actually, I never saw it, but I actually heard that movie was pretty good, like surprisingly good.
No, I saw it. I don't remember anything about it. So Brian, take over.
Great. That's you.
it's it's
a
the
lot.
Fast and Furious on bicycles.
Ooh.
At Bike Messengers in New York City. There's a dirty cop involved. There's a
Why didn't we watch that?
Well, it's New York. I mean, there's got to be a dirty cop
there's got to be a dirty cop.
Yeah. Twists and turns.
because of the bike.
Lots of great chases, of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not terrible, but I'm not going to say it's great.
So, final verdict: not terrible.
Brian
Watch
gives
this
it.
movie, maybe.
Yeah.
Brian gives it an A+ for not terrible.
I mean, if I wasn't into like fixed gear bikes, I would probably not ever watch that movie again after the first time I saw it.
Okay.
But now you will watch it again.
Yeah, because I have to pay tribute to the fixed gear gods.
So our first live show, we're gonna do like a watch along with Premium Rush.
Mhm.
We'll have an audience. We'll do it on like the projector and like just talk about fixed gear bikes, and we'll have Brian there as our guest for our first live show.
And we'll do it on bikes while riding.
Oh, like
stationary
like,
bikes, yeah.
like trainers.
Station. No, like on the road. Come
No,
on,
I
guys.
mean we'll be training people,
Yeah,
like the audience.
Oh,
we'll be
done.
teaching a.
Absolutely.
We'll be
We're
doing.
doing a cycling class.
We'll be teaching a spin class while watching the movie and commenting on it, and you'll be talking about fixed gear bikes.
done. Absolutely done.
So, like, if our listeners want to see that, we'll put up
wanna
a
see it.
poll.
If you want
Oh
to
my
get some
God.
good old fashioned exercise with us,
Wait.
because God knows we need it.
Yeah, if they want that after the Talk Boy episode, which we're gonna do.
Oh, it's not all at once.
Ooh, that could be the Talk Boy episode. We're gonna
Keep
do an episode on
going.
Talk Boys.
Keep going, man. Up the
What is
hill.
Talk Boys?
No,
What
a
do you
Talk
mean, what
Boy?
is Talk Boy?
Like the cassette recorder from the 90s
How do
that
you
they used in Home
Oh my
Alone,
God.
and you can like change your voice.
I mean, don't
just
people
try-
usually just call those Walkmans?
No, it's a
No,
Talk
it's not a
Boy.
Walkman.
It's a thing for kids that like you can change the sound of your voice.
I think you need
How
a
do you not know
Walkman.
what a
Are you-
Talk Boy is?
Are you talking about the one from
Home Alone.
Yeah,
Home Alone? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
2.
I never had one, and I don't think
Neither
any
did
of my
we.
friends had one growing up either, so I wasn't really familiar
Hang
with
on,
it.
hang
but-
on, hang
We
on,
just know
hang
it from
on.
the commercials.
What? No, we never asked. Did anyone own a Talk Boy?
I've never known anyone
That's
who
a
had
good
a Talk
question
Boy.
for the audience. I think that was this.
Yeah,
Just-
that's a good poll. Who
I don't
had
think
a
they
Talk
really
Boy?
sold these things. This is poor consumerism. They wanted us.
Was it
to.
all a conspiracy to try to like record us?
Oh,
I don't know. Didn't work.
Ooh.
Mm.
5G.
Was it?
It was.
that
It
the
was. That was.
5G
That was
at the
1G.
time?
That was the
It
original-
1G back then.
So, fun fact: the Talk Boy was the original COVID vaccine.
You just stuck it into your arm.
You notice
Stick it
no
right
one,
in
held
no
it in
one
your
who
mouth.
had a Talk Boy has died from COVID.
No
Prove
one
me
had,
wrong.
You know why? Because no one had a Talk Boy, so they couldn't.
No one had. Exactly.
This is dumb.
Yeah, we're stupid.
It's stupid.
What other conspiracies can we talk
Now,
about?
yeah.
Well, you already started one that John is a dog, vagina.
John is a dog. Yeah.
Got
John
that-
is a dog vagina.
It's got that butt mouth.
You said it
Clearly.
already.
Got that MLA.
That's right. That's right.
We know
Mouth like
that.
anus.
I mean, do we go into the Nolan?
Oh, you want to talk about Dark
the
Knight
Nolan,
Rises?
the Nolan, or Inception,
Or Inception.
where he's
Ooh.
clearly the narrator.
He's good. He's good in both of those.
I mean, which one would you prefer if you had to take one? Inception, I'm still just like it's a good movie, but I don't really ever watch it again.
I recently
Or
saw.
I will watch Rises many times.
Yeah, I recently saw a quote from Joseph Gordon-Levitt where someone asked him if he would play Nightwing in a like DC Universe movie, and he said, "I don't understand what you're asking me."
Oh,
He had no idea what that was.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
oh. I don't think. I like the idea of him being the Robin in the Nolan series, but I don't think he fits
No.
Dick.
No.
Get it? No, like I don't. Yeah, I don't think he's Dick Grayson. I don't see him as Dick Grayson. No. I don't think he has the build for it.
He doesn't have the mullet for it. I know that.
He's not a.
Nightwing has a mullet for sure.
What was Dick
can
Grayson
grow a
in the
mullet.
circus? What was he in the circus?
He was like a
trapeze artist?
he was like a trapeze artist. Yeah.
So he ain't got the muscle mass.
That's true. So Brian, outside of Premium Rush,
yeah,
what's your Joseph Gordon-Levitt film experience like?
Okay.
Where do you land?
Inception was great. I have watched that multiple times.
I would watch that again. That would be a fun one to do on the big screen.
It's a mind fuck, so you got to kind of watch it a couple times. Get on the Reddit thread.
Not if you're a smarty, Brian.
Oh, that's true. I should try that sometime. You got the brain.
And the subtitle. And the subtitles on.
The subtitles, yeah.
They tell you the plot. They actually don't follow what they're saying. They're just explaining to you what the movie is.
So what's happening now?
Here you're gonna notice.
Christopher Nolan added his director's commentary as a closed captioning option.
God, that would be annoying. You know how long it would take to get through a movie?
Oh. Keep pausing it.
You would never be able to understand if they were just talking over it the whole time.
I don't understand movies anyway. I just watch them because they're pretty.
Exactly.
That's
pretty
what I
pictures.
do. That's what I do.
You know that they're just like a bunch of photos just happening real fast?
Oh.
This got too deep.
I didn't know.
I didn't understand it. I didn't see. He didn't have any subtitles on.
We get it, Brian. You went to film school.
Sorry. I forgot to draw out my subtitles ahead of time.
How dare you?
So before
we're stupid.
Well, hang on, I got a question. Before Third Rock from the Sun, was he in anything else? Like I feel like he was a kid actor, right?
Yeah, in Third Rock from the Sun.
Well, I mean, sorry, but I mean more youthful.
Brian's got it up, so we'll see what he says. He's got a boner, so we'll see what he says.
I do have it up. What year was Third Rock?
1993
I'm a little
or 94?
envious because I'm wearing a tank top, and then Brian somehow wore a smaller tank top.
Yeah, he has a slimmer tank.
He's really trying to outgun me right now.
It's almost like a sports bra.
Because every time he's reading, he's leaning into the monitor. I'm like, no, I got it, dude. I got it. You won the tank top.
He's like, yeah,
fight.
I see your shoulders. But it also has the tiniest neck hole I've ever seen.
Yeah. It's like he stuck a pen through a piece of fabric and then crammed his head through it.
I love these visual jokes.
I wanted a HLA, like a head like anus, for the show.
It's coming along, man.
He did an Ace Ventura too, out the butt.
So, he did a lot of stuff before Third Rock.
Did he?
I'm trying.
That 70s show, some Roseanne episode.
No. Well, Roseanne.
Maybe it was Roseanne.
That 70s show didn't come out before Third Rock. Third Rock will be listed after because of the end date.
But he was probably in
it, that's why. Okay.
What's the start date?
That was 96. 96.
Oh, really? Well,
so before that was Roseanne, Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman.
Ooh, yeah, okay.
A River Runs Through It.
Oh, sure.
What, Dr. Quinn?
L.A. Law. He was young Dr. Quinn.
Yeah. That's why he had the long hair.
Whatever Dark Shadows was.
Dark Shadows.
Did a lot of those.
Dark Shadows was like a supernatural soap opera kind of thing. Okay. Like vampires and
God, why didn't we watch more of that?
My mom watched it.
Oh.
It was on in the 60s, and then I think they did like a reboot of it, and then Tim Burton made a movie out of it in like 2014.
Get her on the line.
I never saw.
We need to hear more about it.
I like his first credit though, Stranger on My Land TV movie in 1988 as Joseph Gordon-Levitt. It says Rounder as Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Like, how is that your first role as yourself?
That's his nickname.
No. That's what he's credited as. It's probably spelled a little bit differently. It's probably like Gordon-Levitt as
I like to think that they
words.
saw a child and were like, film it. Great.
Film it. That's him.
That's him. We caught him.
We got
it.
Like the Frog Man.
Call it. Yeah, I liked Third Rock from the Sun a lot. I thought it was really fun.
Yeah, his IMDb goes deep.
Yeah, because he started out pretty young. I remember him on Roseanne. He was like DJ's friend in like a couple episodes, I think.
Okay.
Did he have the long locks, the luxurious?
I think it not as long
hair?
as Third Rock, but yes, he had like
Did
longer
you?
hair.
Yeah. Did you guys like the movie 50-50 with him and like?
I think we've
Rogen?
actually touched on this haven't we?
Maybe
On the show.
I think I made a joke about it being a sequel
We
to
were
something.
talking about we were comparing to the Knocked Up.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think 50-50 is just okay. I feel like they didn't find the right tone for it. Like it just didn't work for me. I think it's fine. And I think he's good in it. I think Seth Rogen's good in it. Like I don't know. I've only seen it once, and I remember thinking being underwhelmed. I guess. I did really like Don John. I thought that was great. That was 2013.
Ooh. Is that the one where he like talks a lot about masturbating to porn?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when he's the Jersey guy. Yeah.
And it's got
And his
Scarlett
car.
Johansson.
Oh,
and
it's so his desk, and that was bothersome. It was behind his bed was in the middle of the room, and his desk was like long and behind the headboard.
Yeah,
am I remembering that right?
I don't remember, but maybe.
But yeah, so he would get up, and then like the positioning, I'm like, no one would ever want to work at. Well, he wasn't working; he was working it, if you know what I mean. But he was no one would ever want to like be on a laptop in the middle of the room behind the headboard like that. It was awkward.
I don't know, man. No one would see. You could hide back there.
I do like that he and Tony from Who's the Boss.
Danza.
Yeah, they would take their shirts off and have their undershirt while they ate spaghetti or while they ate dinner. Like that was the thing. They would take off their dress shirt and be in their undershirt.
That was.
I was like, is that a real thing that they do?
Yeah. Joseph Gordon-Levitt directed that.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
It's quite the cast too.
I believe that was
Good
his
for him.
directorial debut. It had Brie Larson and Julianne Moore, Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, Brie Larson.
Yeah.
I didn't like. They didn't make the character mean enough for you to be upset with her when the relationship breaks up. Like she wasn't really that selfish.
No, that's not Brie Larson.
Or then who was
Brie Larson's his sister.
Oh, okay. Then whoever
She's the one
girl-
who has
whoever the love interest was, I just didn't think that
Scarlett
what she
Johansson.
was doing was unacceptable.
He was obsessed with Scarlett Johansson, and then he ends up hooking up with Julianne Moore, like the older woman. And kind of, it's a deeper movie than you expect, especially from like the trailer where he seems like this very Jersey Shore kind of dude.
Yeah.
I liked it. I thought it was good.
I thought it was good. Like
I love when he breaks his routine and plays basketball instead of doing the regular lifts and the confessing the sins or whatever it was.
Man, I haven't seen that movie in forever. We should watch that.
Brian, put it on.
I really just remember that scene where he's talking about porn. I was like, dude, they thought a lot about.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I was like, I just seemed to go on for quite a while. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of options in porn,
Don
Brian. It does go on for quite some time. You got to find the
number
right
one.
video.
MLA number 2. I give up.
Cranking off.
I'm pretty sure it's all stepmom stuff anyway now.
He
No, it's
paused when he
stepsister.
realized that he was
Stepsister.
online and could just look at porn instead of talking to us. That's
Hey,
why he
stepbrother.
got
Yeah, I was
lost
like,
in his thought. He's like, what am I even doing
What?
here?
Yeah, I saw a giant butt in his glasses in the reflection.
Yeah,
It's
reflection.
wild.
He's like, sorry guys, you lost me, and also you lost the connection.
So
Clicks off.
have either of you seen 500 Days of Summer?
I have, but once again,
Love it, yeah.
I'm noticing a pattern with him where I like his movies, but I only ever watch them once.
Yeah, I've seen that one
That
a couple
sounds
of
like
times.
a personal problem.
Yeah, like you
as
should jerk
opposed to a
off
problem
more.
Oh,
with
I'm
JD.
sorry. I thought I was with friends who assist their other friends when they have dilemmas.
Don't lie.
Guys, I'm having an issue
what
where
I'm
I only
saying
watch
is-
movies once. What do I do?
You watch them again.
We should
I
watch
guess.
movies together more. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, Brian's gonna start driving up from Louisville to watch movies with us.
Mouthful of
Just to watch
marbles.
JGL movies.
JGO. Yeah, we'll get through them all, and then we'll also have you we'll do it in chronological order. All of his credits.
All those credits.
Yeah,
we'll go through-
TV movies.
We'll go through every episode of
So the
Third
first
Rock.
one, when he plays himself, is just a home video.
No,
I
he
believe.
wasn't himself.
TV series. Yeah.
We'll watch everything he's done. It'll
Oh
be great.
no, that sounds terrible.
Yeah.
we got the next.
Absolutely
We got the
terrible.
next 5 or 6 years planned out.
Dude, we're gonna need a lot of time. This is kind of insane.
Yeah,
Because he's gonna keep making.
because we're doing
movies, too.
one a week.
It's just never ending.
It's never gonna
It's a real human centipede.
Well, but the thing about it is, like the TV stuff, we'll watch the episode that he's on, but we'll cut it down to only his scenes. So you're
I
going to
like
drive
this.
up here
I like this.
only to watch like 12 minutes of a
Compilation.
Roseanne.
The whole
No, just one
anthology,
episode per
but
week.
just when he's on screen.
Just when
That's good.
So it makes no sense at all.
Nope.
I like it.
It's going to suck.
Well, can you edit that? Can
we
you put that
definitely
together
won't-
for us, Zach?
we
Yeah, for
definitely
sure
won't
I'll do
seem like
that.
stalkers,
Definitely
I
not a
know
waste of
that.
my time.
It sounds like editing football games, but more fun.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
That sucked.
Okay. Well, I need to watch 500 Days of Summer again.
Yeah.
Because it's not. I remember really enjoying it.
I think that's like a formative, that's like a, I'm 25 and this has an impact on my life because I have been in the situation where I pined after this girl and thought we had this great thing and then realized that from her perspective it was not great. Like it's, yeah, that's one of those things that's like, oh, I was too immature to understand this. And yeah.
Hit too close to home, did it?
Yes.
Okay.
That's correct.
Moving on. Have you guys seen Hesher?
No.
No.
Who directed Hesher?
Oh my God. Hesher is probably one of my favorite things he's done. Director Spencer Susser.
Okay, that's not what I was thinking. What about
Ringing a bell?
who wrote it?
Same guy, David Michaud, Brian Charles Frank.
Huh. Okay, well, not what I was
But
thinking. Then.
it's just he
I've
is
heard a lot of
just
good
like
things
this
about Hesher.
gnarly dude walking around in whitey tighties with these giant.
Oh,
he got
I
a giant
saw-
middle finger tattoo on his back.
Yeah, I saw a preview for it a couple weeks ago. I did want to watch that where he's like living at this house.
It's so
People
weird.
live in
He
houses.
literally he just starts living with.
No, I
his
mean someone
family.
else. Yeah, someone else's house. I'm sorry.
He
Yeah.
just like walks in, just starts becoming part of the family. It's
Don't you-
fucking weird.
Don't you hate when people live in
It's-
houses?
Yeah,
fucking weird.
it made me think of like going back to what's the Dave Chappelle, the weed one, Half Baked. Like if they just focus on the story of the guy on the couch, like that's what it made me think of like if that guy when he gets kicked out and goes somewhere else, like what his life would be like.
I thought you were gonna say You've Got Mail.
Yeah.
Because Dave Chappelle's in that movie.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's Tom Hanks'
he
assistant
is.
and best friend.
I never saw
It's
it. I know
weird.
the only other movie I know that he's in around that time was Con Air,
Oh yeah.
when he's the crack.
You know, I heard that technically he's the same character in all the movies that he's in. Dave
Yeah.
Chappelle.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Just
Technically.
he's just being Dave Chappelle.
This is the second person in Con Air that we've made that joke about. The first one was Steve Buscemi.
Yeah. That's
He's
terrible.
just always himself.
There's more of those people than you think.
Yeah. Not as
There's
in
more-
like he's a
there's more
bad
Steve
actor, but it's
Buscemis?
just all the same character.
I hope not.
There's a lot of Steve Buscemi's.
Just clones running around.
Yeah, fun fact, the entire New York Fire Department on 9/11 was made up of Steve Buscemi's.
And they're all heroes.
She goddamn right.
Oh, brother.
Someone's shirt won't run.
Oh, brother.
It's an American flag tank top
Oh, man.
that he always wears on days that we record.
It's my
Is that true?
recording.
And every other
Tradition
day
now?
also.
It's because I get so nervous being around big celebrity guests like you that I'm.
Oh, yeah.
It's gotta let
Yeah.
it all
Yeah, yeah.
perspire.
Let it all loose, sweating. Okay, calm down.
Yeah.
Is that why
Calm
you wore yours? You got nervous about yourself?
No, it's hot, and I went for a bike ride.
Yeah, it's gross
That's
out.
all.
I would not go ride my bike right now. It's nasty.
Yeah, I think it was like, it's supposed to feel like it's like 102 right now. So
Yeah,
that
that's
was all.
yep.
So you're going with Hesher
Yeah.
though. Your all time.
That's your favorite JGL.
You're on the
maybe
spot,
just,
man.
just
You
just
gotta
for its like
decide.
uniqueness and like niche little,
Is-
it's not as popular as some of the other ones that I
Is-
could pick.
Is he the lead in that though, or does he share the spotlight?
I
Is
would
it
say he's
based
the lead,
around
but
him?
he shares it with a little kid that lives at the house that he's with, that he kind of like has this weird relationship with and kind of helps him.
Okay.
That kid
Um,
grew up to be Steven Spielberg.
He was Steven now.
Oh man, I pulled up his
It's a
IMDb,
sweet
and the first
timepiece.
thing I noticed, Looper. Like, how do we not talk about Looper?
I never
Yeah,
finished Looper.
Luke.
What?
Oh,
Yeah, I never finished it.
It's so good.
Apparently
Looper's
not. I didn't
amazing.
finish
That's
it.
not how that works. He's like, well, if I don't watch it, it must not be good.
Be a piece of shit.
Oh man, I forgot he was in Trial of the Chicago 7. That was good. He's in
Yes.
Knives Out. That was good. Man,
Yeah,
this guy's in a lot of good pictures.
Yeah, Brian skipped all this shit.
He's like, no, we don't want. He's like, the Mindy Project.
Well, here's the thing. I haven't seen a lot of movies.
Did you see the Dame to Kill? Did you see A Dame to Kill For?
No, I didn't. I thought it looked terrible. Well, and I didn't want to give Frank Miller money because he's a giant piece of garbage.
What? You and Frank split up?
Gross.
I remember seeing Brick.
Brick is awesome.
Yeah.
That's a great movie.
It's really good.
But that's Ryan Johnson also, which is why it's so good.
What else did he do?
Looper.
Oh, Looper, yeah.
The Brothers Bloom, which was also very good. And then he did that Star Wars movie that I didn't like, The Last Jedi.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Well, boys, I think we've accomplished it.
Well, boys.
I think we've accomplished looking at his whole anthology.
Yeah, and we'll be watching them, week by week.
And which one are you guys doing this week again?
As it goes, The Lookout from 2007.
The Lookout.
He plays Chris Pratt.
Exactly what you're thinking. Chris Pratt getting ready for Guardians.
Yeah, he's the Lookout.
He's the Lookout.
He looks
the
out
titular
for
Lookout.
what do you want?
For an opening.
He looks out
in a Marvel movie.
into the galaxy, obviously. Oh man, well that's fun. Brian, we had a great time with you here tonight.
It's been a dream.
It's been real.
Like Inception, get it?
Oh
no, I've never seen it.
Subtitles were off.
I only saw part of it.
Subtitles were off.
Didn't have the director's commentary subtitles.
Didn't have those.
Man.
Also didn't have like 8 hours to watch them.
Guys, it's not a complicated movie. It's simple.
It's not. Looper was way easier to understand than Inception.
I mean, Looper, they put in a scene where Bruce Willis and Joseph Gordon-Levitt are in a diner, and one of them goes, "It's time travel shit. Don't try to think about it. It won't make sense." Like, that's it. That's how they handle it. They're like, that's it.
I enjoy it.
Yeah, no, it's great.
It's
a great way to do it. It's just to be like, no, don't focus on it. So...
And they look into the camera when they say that, don't they?
Yeah, and then there's like a wink and like a bing. Weird fourth wall break, but it works.
It's weird. I get it.
It's like some real WandaVision shit. So what we failed to mention so far is that Brian is also the guitarist and beautiful voice singer of Watterson, my band that I'm in. We forgot.
And then no one knows.
Well, yet.
Well, they didn't stay tuned this long, so they didn't know who you were.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. No, they got off right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, go to Spotify and get us over that 1,000 mark on our songs.
Yeah, that'd be tight.
Please. Sick of looking at the less than 1,000.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Next to our song. Yeah. It's only been up there for like 5 years, so it's all good.
Well, I was gonna say it hasn't been that, but no, we recorded in 2018. It's 2018 when we recorded.
Might as well be 5 years.
We'll make a record one day, or finish making a record one day.
Maybe make some cool merch for the podcast.
Oh yeah, that too.
Eventually.
So keep an eye out for that someday. Maybe like season 3 or 4. We'll see.
I mean, there's so many things that Steak has said that could be Chris said.
So
don't act like Steak isn't back here thinking up ideas.
Now what we decided last week.
I'm being quiet intentionally. I'm actually just figuring out how to draw your face, how I want the cheeks to land.
Brian wants a mental STD shirt.
I do. I really do.
We decided we're gonna make a T-shirt on last week's episode that is, because he referred to the couch as the dog's nest.
It is.
So it's gonna be like a nest couch with a dog sitting on a bunch of eggs.
The amount of mulch that sticks to my back when I lay down, like it's a fucking nest, man. I'm just laying in that dog nest.
All those dog eggs.
Oh
how
man.
You do it.
The last time I got really drunk is a good story. I went out on a bike ride with a bunch of friends. I made it home. My bike did not. And when I woke up, I was in the bed with a bunch of mulch.
Nice.
Yeah.
Was this in Louisville?
So did the dogs leave a note after they left, or
they nested him?
Note. Well, they were in the nest.
The note was the mulch. He was supposed to read it.
It was. I spelled it out, and then I messed it up.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Well, thank you very much, Brian.
Yeah, you got really drunk. Was it dog semen or?
That's cool.
I don't know. They just pointed to this jar and they were
You
like,
gonna have puppies
pregnant.
now?
Like, well, what? You gotta be kidding me. I thought it was a White Russian.
Are you kidding me?
Gotta be kidding
Oh boy. Well, this was fun. You got anything
Thanks
you
for having
want
me.
to plug? You want people to like follow you online or anything, or like
No,
hire
absolutely
you
not.
to do graphic design for them, like you
No,
do for
none of that
Spinelli's
either.
Pizza?
No. Love Spinelli. Shout out Spinelli's.
Yeah.
Shout out to Switcher Studio, the current employer.
Oh, boy.
If you guys need to live stream,
Oh boy,
that's what you need to
he's
use.
chilling.
It's awesome.
Uh,
It's a good place.
we should try to get Spinelli's to sponsor us.
Definitely.
Give us
should.
some free pizza. We'll just have to drive to Louisville for it. It'll be worth it. Anywho, yeah, go check out Watterson for me and for
Please.
Brian.
Please do. Watterson with 2 T's.
2 T's, Watterson. Oh wait, I don't do that yet.
Oh, he's pushing buttons.
Not yet. Well,
His hand was trembling again.
what? All right. Well, thank you, Brian. We appreciate you. And thank you, listeners,
Thank you.
for listening this week. And be sure
Yeah,
to
guys.
check out the main episode coming up on Wednesday. Go listen to Watterson, like we said. Tell your friends about us, and be sure to subscribe wherever you get your podcasts if you like what we do. You can rate and review us on Apple Podcasts. You can find us online at KeystoneCopycats.com. We are at Keystone Copycats on Instagram and Facebook, and at Keystone Copycat on Twitter. If you've got something to say, you can email us at KeystoneCopycats@gmail.com or leave us a voicemail at 513-239-7682. Check out Sinclarity, A Dinosaur's Tale every Friday at DinosaurSPodcast.com. And until next time, I'm going to be Zach, and he will always be
Please.
And we love Brian, and you should too.
Thanks, buddy.
Place Plingle.